And I used to go fishing when I was a little girl. You gotta be real quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Real quiet on the creek. My bad. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Too loud. Quiet. You gotta be quiet. Real quiet on the creek. He had dark brown eyes, waves on bleak. A real slick mouth, but he quiet on the creek. I'm tattooed 6 feet. A real nice physique. He always spin a bag, but barely speak. He like the treat, he like the treat. I heard he was a freak, but when you run your mouth, that's when a nigga tweet. Quiet on the creek. Real quiet on the creek. Gotta be calm. He like his hoes meat. He like his hoes sleek, real discreet and petite. If you don't say a peep, you get Chanel every week. I heard he a cat, what a ain't cheap. He my Superman. Yeah, that's my little baby. Any trick bigger than with rule lady. Know we got a man. You decide he gotta sneak, but you can't get shit cause you ain't quiet on the creek.
Hey y'all. Coming in being real loud on the creek. Welcome y'all. Happy Friday. It's the Diarra kind of Friday. I'm new to the show and I'm happy to be here with my good friend Ashley. Ashley, how are you feeling today?
Hi, I'm feeling great. I had a half day at the 9 to 5 today, so I'm well rested. I'm excited to get into this, exciting conversation about Diarra season 2. How are you, Tyra?
I'm all right. I've had better days, but I'm definitely all right. It's always a good time when I'm here with you guys. Thank you for being here. Be sure to hit that like button to let somebody and their mama know we in here talking about Diarra, because we would love to have a well-rounded conversation. Be sure to leave your commentary down below about our commentary and your thoughts on this season thus far. And also, if you're feeling real generous in the chat and want to show your love, we appreciate that as well. But we're going to start where we always start and proceed with caution as I go to Ashley and ask, what were your overall thoughts of episode 1 and 2 of Diarra from Detroit?
It started and it ended. Like it was Diarra looked great. She looked exceptional. I thought the looks were giving. I thought hair and makeup and wardrobe was fire. We had some heavy hitters in the building. We had our good friend Thelma from Amen over here. We had Colonel Taylor from A Different World, aka Glenn Turman. Our Felicia Rashad. The cast was very, very stacked. If I can be completely honest with you, I've been watching Diarra since day one. I absolutely loved season 1. I think it was one of my top shows for that year when it came out. For me, in the first 2 episodes, I was not invested, Tyra. I was scrolling on my phone. I don't like Diarra's character development whatsoever. I don't enjoy Deontay, aka Chris, aka whoever. I hate him in those basketball shorts. I hate that he's an idiot, a bumbling fool. And I'm mad that she just doesn't have any sense yet. That really frustrated me, Tyra. But overall, like I said, beautiful gowns. We're still showing love to the city of Detroit. Cast is absolutely stacked. And we've got several more episodes to go. So we're gonna keep on trucking along and see what happens. See what the end gonna be, Tyra.
I actually said I hate it on the train, on a plane, on a boat, on a ship. Just hate it. I hate those basketball shorts. Them basketball shorts really grind your gears, didn't they?
They were wearing me out. I hated it.
Man. Hey, Candy. Hey, y'all in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. I would love to know, Ashley, before I get into my thoughts, what were you rating these 2 episodes?
Girl, why are you doing this to me, Tyra? It lived in Midville for me, Tyra, and I'm not trying to disparage a Black woman. This is some sort of Black History Month somewhere in the world, and for me, on a scale, the sweet pea scale, out of 10 possible sweet peas, I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 sweet peas. That's fine.
I didn't know it was hurting you so much on the inside part. I'm sorry. Y'all rate it down there in the chat. I would love to know what you thought about these 2 episodes so far, especially in comparison to the first season. I just watched the first season of DR from Detroit a couple weeks ago to prep for the drop of the new season. And I was sad. I was really having a good time with that first season. I thought it was different. I feel like the show had a really big identity. I loved how Detroit it was. I loved our lead here, who are all things to this project. It was great. It really had me sitting up at attention and wondering, because I know it's been a minute. You guys have been waiting for season 2. I just was waiting. I ain't wait that long. I didn't wait that long. So I was really like, oh, so once we start this new season, Diarra gonna be a PI. She gonna have her little firm in the making, probably at her house. But the entire narrative of that first season, at least on my part, made me think that we were getting into the peaks and valleys of not just her intimate and love life or lack thereof, but her skills that she's honing in on. You know, I'm a great teacher, but I could be an even better PI. And it's the PI detective / Diarra of Detroit. No, when I tell you Diarra is a fool here, Diarra is a fool here. Fool or not, because we've been a fool, be a smart fool. Be a fool who took what she went through and the experience from that first season and really walk into a different purpose with this one. Not perfect, because we're going to be imperfect as hell. I love how awkward and strange and over the top and extra as hell, messy, hot ass mess that Diarra is. But I thought that we were going to be so much more skilled leading into this season. And it's giving buffoonery. It's given, oh, you didn't learn nothing. Oh, so you're just an ass. Okay, cool, girl. But if I had to rate it out of 10, for right now, I'm going to give it a strong 6.5 because I know what you guys can do because I saw you do it before. So I can't be generous and try to get your ass no 7. I can't do that just yet. I'm going to wait on it. But it was not bad. It wasn't bad. It just was not at all what I expected. But before we even get into Diarra, I want to just take a moment on this man because this is the thing right here. We spent all last season with Deontay, Chris, whomever he's going by these days, being sought out. We had a good old, first encounter, a date. Oh, he just rocked my world. Then some, was cured damn near. And then he just ghosted me. I got to find this man. Before we get into all things Diarra and how she's feeling about Chris at this moment, Chris is here. Deontay is here, but is he really back? Chris is definitely dealing with some inner turmoil. He is from the sound of it having an identity crisis, and he is projecting. Chris is just like I said, Chris, you just got here for me not to be liking you. We felt essences of you and what could have been. Maybe you were Diarra's imaginary friend for quite some moments when it was getting intense up until she found you. But we don't know you. So to get here in our first encounter, we're trying to meet him in a space of maybe, being traumatized and PTSD. And I've been kidnapped not once but twice. But when I tell you, I was like, well, damn, Chris, they happy to see you, bruh. Your family is happy to see you. Your mother is happy to see you. We don't care if it's Chris, Deontay, whatever. We're just happy that you're back and we want to embrace you at this barbecue. Are we, poking at you or whatever? Yeah, this is kind of what families do, but you may not, be so comfortable with that yet. He was just so like, I don't know. I thought getting back to Chris, we would... okay, well, we're not expecting you to be this fantasy, but the idea is for us to kind of fall in love with Chris in the same way that Diarra has. I am not in love with Chris. I am not liking Chris. Chris is quite extra all on his own, and extra meeting extra is a lot. Diarra next to Amara's Chestnut or even a Danger situation, their personality types were so different that Diarra got to shine and be extra as hell all on her own. Big Baby here down at the barbecue being extra in the entire 2 episodes and over the top next to Diarra, and they both a hot ass mess. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I do understand that we are more so trying to give ride or die energy. Chris is very much, girl, I'm on what you want. I got your back. We love to see it, but I do want to enjoy and like Chris. Like, unfortunately, I've been sitting here like, so when Danger coming back? Girl, when Danger coming back, we need a thug to protect us. Girl, Danger was down bad all about us. Like, girl, I'm gonna wait. But we're here down at this family barbecue, and Chris would like die to be anywhere else because I don't know these people. And whoever that Felicia Rashad, Mama Vada Vita, whoever, you can really get out my face. I said, well, damn, Ashley.
Yeah, useless. He was very much better off being kidnapped. I said, yeah, sir, you never should have came back. From the straight backs to the backwards cap to the basketball shorts. He's a bum. He's a vagabond. He's a bum. He is nothing or no one that Diarra should seriously be considering having a kid with. That's, I think, what pissed me off the most, because last season, Diarra's like lunacy was a bit endearing, right? Like it was like, okay, girl, we get it. You're coming off of the heels of a traumatic breakup, a divorce, and you know, you have justification to be in your crazy mode and be a terrible friend all last season. But in season 2, I want to see you level up. I want to see you be a better friend. I want you to see you make your friends your priority and not these random missions. And what do we get in the first episode? Let's go back on another random mission. Let me get my friends roped back up in some craziness, because that's what I do. And it's still behind Deontay. It's still behind Raggedy Chris. Ain't that much Ambien in the world, Tyra. You can't make me believe. And they had the little tired love scene. I don't believe it. I don't believe he put you to sleep, baby. I don't believe he rocked you, daddy, all night long. I don't roll me, daddy. He didn't. I don't believe it. He is so awkward and so strange, even from the way that he held the blicky. I was like, who are you? You were supposed to be raised in the hood by this stripper who was your real mama, and that's why you can't connect with your family now. But it's like, it is like he was kidnapped by the super Negro soldier solution or whatever that was, and they kept him in the basement. This is a person who is not mentally developed. He is not capable of being in any relationship, in my opinion. And why are you here, Ike? Like, you know, you taking it, she's saying stand up for yourself. You pulling out the blicky on family members because they're roasting you or joning on you. Like, he's a liability. He's weak. And when I go to a diner and meth is right there, Diarra, I'm looking at you upside your head because why are we over here? Why are we over here when we have that right here who's on the same type of time you are? He's infuriating. I'm mad at his character. I want his character gone. I don't want to see him until the finale. Like, I don't. That was the best thing they could have done, because how do you go from wearing your J's episode 1, season 1, being kind of put together, kind of fly, nice haircut, clean cut, all of those things, to now you're a rapscallion. Like, you're out here in alleyways, in highways and byways, just being a bum. Like, you can't even pay the rent in this basement apartment. Please, sir, get away from me with this, Apollo. I hate it, Tyra.
Ash, I can't breathe. Actually, tell Deontay how you really feel, girl. Like, I mean, I guess, was it like some type of facade that we were putting on for Diarra in that date? Because his date, for the most part, she was being used, you know, for the mission to sneak that note in that purse that one time. But we were still like on a journey. But now that the dust is settled and 4 months later, oh, you're not what I thought I was getting. Like, I don't know. But let's go over here with Diarra. Let's go over here with Diarra because, girl, what? The coochie dryer upper. Diarra. All right, Diarra. Diarra is back here and we are as annoying as ever. I really thought rapscallion. Danny, please. I really thought the woes, if you will, of Diarra. Some of them was because, you know, I'm coming off of a divorce, baby. Morrissey Chestnut, and I'm trying to leave. You trying to take all my money, Gavin. You're not trying to leave me with a dime. You trying to, you know, you're taking me through the motions. We're hot, then we're cold. I'm trying to find my place, you know, as an independent woman. You know, reclaim everything, reclaiming my time. Okay, I got this house left to me by my family. At least I have that. I got something, but I'm just so entangled with this idea of this guy who ghosted me and this sex that was so good. And it's taking me on this journey, taking me out of myself and away from my friends and what I should be prioritizing as a woman. Next season, though, now that I found your ass, I'm going to be cool. Baby, the way Diarra sat here at this table, said he got to go. I mean, y'all relax. Like, we didn't do that much to find him. I mean, was it really? She said, was it really that bad? Like, she said, baby, I got shot. But getting shot was the best thing that ever happened to you. How much play you been getting off of getting shot, huh? You know, and you dumped that other guy that had you screaming hallelujah because he was broke. She said, I dumped him because he makes broke decisions. I don't have time for that. I'm leaving that. But yeah, you know, I brought him home. You know, I dusted him off, cleaned him up, took him back over there to meet his mama. And, you know, gave me some of the best good loving I ever had in my life. And now he's crying. Not just a little bit. He's crying all over the place. Do you know this man is damaged? She's like, he signed up for this. He's damaged. He not opening up to me. He not opening up to the process, his family. He won't get no job. Like, I don't know. Like, I just really feel like he needs to go on somewhere. Diarra! Diarra, this is what happens because we were so fixated on this man that we met this one time. And it wasn't really just the sex. It was the fact that he ghosted you. And now we're on this whole hell-ass journey to get him back. But you never actually knew who he was. And even if you did, you were not going to get back a whole person. This is someone who has been kidnapped their entire life, damn near. Kidnapped again in their older age. We didn't drop bodies in the whole 9, endangered lives, the whole shebang just to get him back. And now you're saying, baby, you can really just pack your regular duffel bag and get out of here. Said Diarra, after everything that we went through, suck it up, buttercup. I don't know. Like, did you think that you were going to get a whole man that was employed and all the way put together and y'all were just going to lead off into a happy life? Diarra is delusional. Diarra is delusional. She's a piss poor partner and a piss poor friend. At this point, I'm trying to wonder how you get over there with the Morris Chestnut and his bag of money. How did you get over there? You know, he's trash as well, but still, girl, how did you ever make it over there? I'm confused. Ashley, he's a coochie dryer upper.
Yeah, she's a cautionary tale. Like, she is a cautionary tale. Ain't that much dingling in the world, Tyra, that I'm going to sit up at this man at this coffee table where I got to figure out how to pay the rent and him crying off and on every 2 seconds. Sir, respectfully, you're an adult. Go seek help. Go get therapy. Go get on that lady's couch alone, not with me, because they tried to do the couples therapy already and getting cussed out by the therapist virtually. No, sir, you need to have been on that lady couch. You probably need intensive outpatient treatment at this point. You were abducted as a child. All these secrets are now coming out. You were abducted again as an adult. You've got some trauma and some unresolved issues. And that's probably the only astute thing Diarra said the entire 2 episodes was that, like, this is outside of my scope. Like, I can't deal with it. I was honestly more pissy at the friends in this moment when she wanted to leave and them saying, no, you know, Diarra, you can't just, you know, tuck tail and no.
I got shot. All that stuff she put them through last season looking for this man.
I don't give a damn. You suck it up to the game. It's cold in the D, Tyra. You gotta chalk that up to what it was. But don't have me sitting over him. He's a live wire. He's the type that set the bed on fire. I would not trust Deonti. And yes, it's a coochie dryer upper. Yes. You crying every 2 seconds on my shoulder, on my pillow. And Diarra's unequipped. But here's the thing. We go from this. He's a coochie dryer upper and all those things. But I'm going to still give him this coochie. I'm going to still walk him through this. I'm still going to have these antics. I'm still going to go through all these things with him. And I don't make my decision till the end of episode 2 about something completely different. Diarra, please. I know she's better than this. I know she's smarter than this. I know she's better than this deep down somewhere on the inside. And this is just aggravating to me. This whole storyline of her being dumber than a box of rocks, a D-dumb about this dude who is just the dregs of society. I'm just really beyond.
Know. She's just such a self-centered person. Like, girl, it's not all about you. It's not. And I don't think it was just like, girl, you need to stick beside him while you figure out, because we figure out at this point, of course, baby, we broke. We're broke and he's not contributing. He's depressed. He's, you know, kind of insufferable at this moment when I guess we're not under some sheets. But girl, did you not take us down and through there looking for this man and trying to make sure your sanity was intact while you looked for him?
Well,
I don't know what to tell you. You should have left him where he was. It's just the fact that you didn't consider any of these factors when you were seeking him out. You just
it was about her ego. It was all about ego and pride then.
I just, well, this is what you got. Like, him and his pack of basketball shorts are going to be there. I don't know.
But here's on the other side of that, Tyra. Like, as a friend, are you going to let your friend suffer just because you went on some dummy missions with her in the previous season? Do you say, yeah, girl, you got to earn that back? You need to stay with him at least 6 months to make what I did worth it, my sacrifice worth it. What do you do in this situation?
For Diarra, exactly. How you are my friend? We ain't seen Diarra be a decent friend since we met her. I don't know who we were before all of this. Maybe when she was married Diarra, she was different. This Diarra here, girl, you get to nothing. Nothing. Absolutely stay beside him. I'm gonna stay beside him. Girl, stay your ass over there. Stay over there. We all suffer. No, stay over there. Diarra is a terrible friend.
We all
terrible friend. And that was like the running theme last season. Like, Diarra, where you at? You come late, you leave early, you're not supportive. I thought you were gonna be. And when she didn't show up for that speech, and we had it's so cold in the D, because you over here playing. It's got to be so cold in the D because you out here trying to do double duty. This is a terrible friend. Stay your ass over there because I said so. Who cares?
Diarra mama came back, didn't she? Is that why Diarra? Because Diarra was in her mama's house last season, wasn't she?
And she's still there. She is. I don't know if Ankh is, because this is still the same. Is this not the same house that they're in currently? It looks like
she's in a basement now. She's in Colonel Taylor's basement. Isn't that where the apartment is? Or wherever their little house is? I don't know. I was scrolling. I don't know. Danny knows. Danny watched it. Danny, or where are they at?
I really don't know. I'm like, is Colonel Taylor the new landlord over your OG home, or are you currently living somewhere else? Like, I don't know what. I know we're broke. I know that. I know that. Child, we can't even get into the episode good enough. Diarra has not set her ass down since she brought Chris home. She's still been on the prowl from the moment that we actually captured him and set him free, if you will. And there's a picture here of some guy who was involved, but it's etched out. I don't really know. But we're still on the hunt for what? What are you getting out of this? That's why I was like, if it was Diarra PI detective, I could see it. Like, then you have, all of the cases that the police force can't handle coming straight to Diarra. And Diarra's, she running around here like Carmen Sandiego. No. You're on the case, on the prowl for what? Child, he already acting like an ass. I said, if you don't eat that damn nana pudding, I almost cussed him out all behind that cake and that nana pudding. He don't eat bananas. I don't give a damn. Boy, we've been waiting for your ass. Be kind to Felicia Rashad. Nobody's trying to be kind, though. We're investigating because I know she's lying about something. I know she's up to something. Diarra has been spending time down here with Felicia at the house, trying to punch in codes via herself and her friend, and canceling out every code that didn't open that door to his old bedroom because we're still on the case. I say, girl, okay, we have to talk Deontay, Chris down off the ledge because it's your family. Like, it's the dozens. This is kind of how they communicate with one another. Very, very funny. If you get on their level, that they'll pipe down and accept you. This fool takes this and runs with it and says, you got the juice now, Q. We do a whole monologue of juice. They don't know that off the rip, because who would? At this point, we've already gifted you a damn gun, and you in here talking about you finna kill everybody like you bishop from juice. It all comes together. But yeah, baby, I was trying to give you some time to do what you need to do upstairs, right? I know you investigate. Diarra, I know you because we here because I love you so much. We're so in tune. I was trying to give you time to do what you needed to do. Yeah, not do this. I was with the friends. Girl, you said, if you don't get me out this ghetto function, get me the hell out of here. But upstairs, as we finally get the room open, dresser. Mr. Harley here, the man about town that was everything last season to Aja, who was trying to get her business and whatnots off the ground and be the 30 under 30, whatever, on the list. We find out that the photo just wasn't burnt out. No, they had an actual relationship back in the day, and he was also fine enough to actually be Deontay's real father. And we've been keeping this a secret. Diarra, this isn't what you think it is. We find out that baby Felicia ain't even take 5 minutes to listen to that tape. She didn't listen to the tape. My baby's back home. I don't feel the need to investigate any further. She says, sit down, Diarra. It's fine now. It's cool. Don't investigate no further. And don't tell me, you know what? I'm not going to tell Deontay nothing. If you want to tell him who his real daddy is in his own time, I will. Who I am going to go tell is Harley Dresser on down here at the Five Heartbeats Towers. I say, ma'am, you already broke. You're about to get a check. Man about town or not, I don't give a damn what misdeeds. I thought we were going to be on our detective-ish. I thought Diarra was going to be smart. Diarra leads with an open statement. Yeah, I know what you're doing. I know you set him up to be kidnapped, and I'm going to report. I said, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing, Diarra? This man had burnt up the check in your face, went on down to the department because he has access, has the weapon that we stabbed the heifer in the neck with. Yeah, if you do or say anything out loud that I don't like, trying to investigate me, I will not only set you up, your man up, your friends, your family, everything will get shut the hell down. And just for that, you're not getting this $100,000 check. I said, girl, Diarra, please go to hell. I just want her to move smarter. We are not moving smart at all in these 2 episodes. And I don't have time for that. Ashley?
And I get it. This is supposed to be like noir vibes, and you remember like it's a nod to the old school, like kind of unsuspecting, I guess, detectives that would be out there just very ignorant. Because here's the thing, Diarra's always kind of been this way and leading with all the cards. In the past, though, in season 1, it just happened to work out. Like in the gambling hall, she does something similar and gets herself in a conundrum. She always thinks she knows until she's in the moment and she has this revelatory moment. But this is Dresser. He says, show him Dresser. This is Dresser. He's the most, one of the most powerful men in Detroit. We learned that last season. He's mentoring your best friend. You know the power that he wields. So why would you go in here without protection, without any recording device, nothing, literally just to get brutally rebuffed as you did? And it could have been worse. As he was burning the check, he said, I'll burn it all down. And then I'll take the water away so you can't put the fire out. I said, well, damn, Dresser. Listen, who knew you were going to be a super villain? Absolutely here for that. But Diarra is just sloppy anyway. She's caught by Vonda. None of these people are slow around her. Vonda has always been on her tippy top toes. She's been rescuing girls from trafficking last season. And then we have him, and we know he's a high ranking criminal now. He's a mastermind behind a lot of stuff. And you're going to lead with that, Diarra? No cloak or veil of like secrecy or like, I'm going to maneuver this. Let me get this money first and go to the bank.
And then I'm going to do this. Told her that somebody came into the locker. Not even just leave it alone because we took your ass. But somebody already came into the evidence locker, and that weapon that was used, it's gone. It's in thin air. Somebody's on you, and you come in here and show all your cards. She got to be Dick Tracy to come rolling up in here like this.
I think that's part of bravado and ego, though. I think she thinks she's too big, she's too bad, she's the baddest, and it's very odd because at some points I'm like, do you have a death wish, Diarra? Because she just always gets out of situations by the skin of her teeth. Of course, he's not trying to make a big stink about it, but let me put this warning out here. So now this is going to send her on another quest, and I get it. We do things for the plot. As far as Chris pulling the blicky on his family and disrespecting his mama, it again pissed me off. Eliminate this man. Let him go dig up the dead stripper who raised him and go figure it out over there. But you would never go in this lady place and cuss her out. That is your mother. I don't care. You're not my mother. Sapphire Tulips is my mama who raised me. Like you're blaming her for your abduction. Now, does Vonda have more to do with it than we know? I don't know. I just think Vonda has the wisdom of years to say, let's leave this alone. This is dangerous. This is something I don't want to get into. He's back now. We can brush that all under the rug because I know how this can go. Like, I don't want to start another war here in the city. And Diarra doesn't give a damn about anybody else but Diarra. So why not? I have nothing to live for. I don't have any kids. I don't have a relationship. I can't pay my rent. What else does Diarra have to do, Tyra? Might as well.
I was just like, get the money first, Diarra. We broke. We're broke. We don't have anything. Like, yeah, her getting caught. So yeah, you just never stop with your little sneaky stuff. It's like, girl, you getting caught by everybody. Everybody know what's up your sleeve. I just don't know who is Diarra now. Because I thought we were on a journey of knowing who she was, or at least who she was becoming. We're threading all out the ass to be potentially framed. We're broke. We're laid off. We have to make budget cuts, so we're not teaching at the moment. We're still suffering from insomnia and we won't even have the police in our pocket because they said, girl, get the hell out of our face. We're sick of you. Who is she now? I want to know what the journey looks like, because I thought that, oh, baby, I found my calling of Diarra, and even how she was kind of like, the family, shine on me, amen. D came on down in the bathroom. Yeah, can you find this man? He had gave it to me so good, so many years ago. Diarra, can you find my lost rabbit? Can you get the hell away from me? It is not Diarra on the case. I'm not interested in that. I thought that's what we were gearing up for you to make this a whole business. You seem to just go out of your way. If this is just all about Chris, it's going to annoy me. Because I thought that this was her calling. But this case, even with the new desk or even tying it back to dress or show them your best combination, this is still about Chris, when I thought that this was going to be about Diarra this season. Chris, included, because, what does a couple look like now with you and all your traumas? But can we only investigate a case if it's dealing with Chris or attached to him? Actually, who is Diarra now?
Nobody, girl. Diarra ain't nobody. Diarra is just lost in the sauce for me. I think she's coming to terms with a couple different things. I think she's coming to terms with her age. I think, like she said, her biological clock is tickety tock, tick tock ticking. And I think she's now looking back at her life as what do I have to show for everything that I've done up to this point? Do I have anything to show for it? And so it's almost like when men go through that kind of like midlife crisis thing. That's what I kind of see her going through. Because I too thought the same thing last season. While she's in the middle of hunting for Chris, she was solving other little cases all the time. Like she's like, now all my mind can think about is clues and cases and figuring things out. And she was really adept at it. So if these people are coming offering you, hey, do this, I'll pay you something, why wouldn't you lean into that? Why wouldn't you go over there? But the fact that it remains male-centered, I was fine with the season 1, right? Because like I said, she was in a fragile, broken place. She was leaving one situation, getting into another. She couldn't really deal with the rejection. And I felt like that was also her facing her pride in season 1. But I think what's infuriating me about these first 2 seasons is that I don't see any growth. In fact, I see regression in her character. Like I don't see her having moved forward at all. And now it's all about a man. Like because now I got a baby him. Now I gotta fix him. Now I gotta, or what if not him? Let me go to meth, right? Because there's always going to be another male option. What happens to Diarra if there's no other male option? What does Diarra do just on the strength of Diarra? Outside of a baby, outside of a husband, outside of an ex-husband, outside of a boyfriend, outside of some hot sex on a platter just to get you wet. What do I do now? You know what I mean? And maybe we get there by the end of the season. Maybe that's a part of her arc. I don't want to judge it too early. But baby, Diarra don't know who Diarra is right now.
It'd be the hot sex on the platter just to get you wet every time for me.
Listen. Put the song in the chat if y'all know the song I refer to when I say that.
Hot sex on the platter just to get you. Okay. I wanted to mention the friends because they are here. I do feel like they had a bit more autonomy last season. Whether it was to be cautionary with Diarra, what are you doing? OT over there, he was really, down for the discernment and trying to remind her girl of your friendhood. We're still here. I'm here, but I'm really here in the capacity of protecting you and making sure that you're straight. But I will prefer that you aren't doing these things. And Aja down here, baby. Aja had a whole mission. Aja was, on her business-ish. Aja was quite often who Diarra was comparing herself to in the spaces of, elevating and being a certain age. And I've accomplished this, that, and the third. And really a callback to her marriage and what life once was. But yeah, girl, when are you going to come back around to being the sister and the friend that I know? Because these cases are taking you away. Now we're getting here right off the back. The identities are gone at this moment. It's more so, and I really want them to pick a side, because the idea, girl, I'm just here. I'm just riding in the car because I'm along for the ride. Like, no. Either you're a part of it or you're not. And if you're not, then we really need to get back into who they were as individuals. Because at this point, so far, T is just running around milking him getting shot for all it's worth. Because I got shot right. I got shot right. I can change your life. I'm a thug out here in these streets getting shot, solving hood crimes. And the moment Diarra calls and it's the need for it, because Diarra isn't showing up to these places by herself, even down to Vonda's house. Maybe they going and typing in codes and doing stuff as well. I was like, where are your lives and why y'all on this? Y'all ain't get, like, I ain't getting paid for this. I'm not getting paid for this. And Aja, who is more so accomplished in a business sense, we're selling weaves, very long weave. I don't know if her shipments or her business dealings with, dress or show 'em your best combination is going to come back into, because I think she mentions him in the car ride. Like, what y'all think about me getting with an older man? Like, if he available, if he hit, I ain't gonna holler. Like, yeah, no, girl, that's nasty. He's old. She's like, baby, that's business. He's rich and famous and all those good things. I might want to ride that ride. Maybe that'll come into play, but I really did like the idea of them as individuals and not just Diarra's ride-alongs. Ashley?
Yeah, you know how we feel kind of about co-leads or co-stars who are just in service to our main. Like, we really like a side or supporting character that has their own thing going on. And last season, she did that so brilliantly. Like, they were there to support her on the journey, but they, like you said, had very fleshed out, very real lives, real relationships going on the side, figuring things out, just fun standalones on their own. And I really feel like, again, it's only been 2 episodes, so we don't know. But Aja saying her shipment then got hijacked, and what is she going to do to sell her weed? She got deadlines to meet, and Mr. T just worried about the booty he's going to get. Like, we know that there's more to these two. I really am feeling the loss of our good sis from last season. And I know they got relocated because they had to for safety purposes. But I miss her because I feel like she was the voice of reason. Like, right. Like, she was really, like, I feel like Mr. T a lot of times last season was Diarra's kind of moral compass, like her true north. Aja was very practical as well. Like, okay, girl, this is what we're going to do, whatever. But I think the childhood friend that came back into her life was the realest with Diarra. Yeah, she was the one who was going to check Diarra and be like, no, you're wrong as hell. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're doing this. Diarra needs that. Diarra needs somebody on deck who's going to keep it absolutely real with her and keep her in check. So I really, really do feel her absence in that. We'll see, though. Like I said, the season is still very young. So a lot more can happen moving forward. And also, Tribe Called Quest does have a song called Hot Sex, but I'm referring to something a bit more obscure. Silky Fine. Romeo and Juliet, baby. It's real. Romeo and Juliet.
Hot sex
on a platter just to get you wet.
Listen. Y'all went outside. Y'all wasn't that old.
That's very obscure. It might be very West. I don't know. But yeah, it was.
Put it right next to Smackavelli. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna
try y'all. Nice try, y'all.
It's like Romeo and Juliet. I definitely miss Moni. I miss Moni. I was hoping when she mentioned it, but what it felt like very final. It was like, yeah, I'm down bad, pretty broke. All the money that I got, from the divorce, I used it to relocate Moni and her husband. I'm glad that they're safe, and I don't think that they were in any of the promo or anything like that. So she's gone. So who's going to be, the center now to keep her feet on the ground? Because it's definitely not going to be Chris. Chris is just as loopy as she is. We're gonna see. Not her shipment of weaves. Baby, she said, I'll take my bumps now. I'll give you a stack now. Now getting over here. Here to be fine. Royce, here to be fine. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. Here to be fine. Diarra needing to have her space because she just feels so, so suffocated, by the likes of Chris. It's just all too much. The stuff with his family was a lot. Everything is just a lot. I need to go think. We go on down here to our favorite diner, supposedly, and Royce walks in. I say, so all your roster just fine, Diarra. Okay. All right, Diarra, say less. Baby, anytime they kind of try to give Meth the Poindexter glasses and he has his little voice on, I say, Method, please. Royce, please. But this is Royce, the writer. The ex, who's an ex for a reason, who's very bold. I like Royce already. I say, get on her ass. Get on her. It's all real cute. It's all real flirty. It's very, what you doing later? Because if you ain't got no man, we can really go see what's up right now. You ain't that much of an ex. I have a man. Yeah, you got a man. You ain't happy. Look at you. You ain't happy. Ain't doing nothing for you. I said, oh my God. he ain't doing nothing for you. You know, like what about kids? Like a whole lot of personality, a little hints of disrespect. I'm here for it though, because Diarra is a weird one. Diarra is a weird one, and Diarra will play in your face if you will let her. And I don't think Royce is that. The fact that he's a writer, you know, he knows about the case, he knows about the dynamics. I mean, it ain't doing nothing. He said, "Oh, I got you out here calling him by his alias. Oh, you poor thing. Like he don't even know who he is." I'm here to entertain it. I hope that they actually do something with him and flush Meth out, because Meth can be funny and give you comedy if you let him. If they want him here to just be fine and roll up with thick arms, that's cool too. But I hope we really utilize him. But I guess, you know, if push comes to shove, baby, Diarra needs two men to choose from, because that's just how Diarra rolls. Ashley?
Listen, if it was my show, Meth would be on it too, Tyra. Everybody, the roster would be stacked. So I'm not mad at that at all. But I do want to see him utilized more. I love Meth. In most of the roles that he's been in, he's just fun to watch. And he's really not bad when he has a good scene partner. So I really think there's kind of potential there. But I agree with you. And I think we were talking a little bit about it the other day. And you were saying, like, it'd be nice if she started an agency and he came and was like a part of said agency and worked with her on the case. It's a more balanced match if we have to be with a man, right? But Me Too, Danny, listen, I'll slam dunk him tonight because Chris ain't doing nothing but crying. Let's go back to your place tonight, Royce. Can we go there? But yeah, are you happy? Again, we meet Royce, who really on paper seems to be where Diarra is at right now, the things that she wants in life right now. But from the conversation, she seems to have played with him before too. So is this get back? Like, you know what I mean? Is he coming here with open arms and good intentions? I hope we flesh it out more. I hope there's more to the story. That just makes for, you know, an interesting narrative. We'll see, girl. We'll see. He fine now, even in them glasses.
She said he had exes outside setting fire to Air Jordans. Like this is a fool too, but he's just enough and serious to not let her. You will never treat nobody like danger, okay? He just serious enough for you not to play on his top and in his face. Because girl, I will walk out of here. Like I'm here for the energy, because Chris is trying to give like ride or die. I'm on the same time. I'm on what you on. Like, baby, I got your back. Like, I feel that, but can you have my finances? You see how I am. We got to go to H&M. You know, like we got to go to H&M. We got to take cases. We got a job, like trauma. I have to heal you through. We got to do counseling, and you know, she's coming to figure out that sex and your insomnia is not going to suffice. Now you're having insomnia. The sex is cessing, but this isn't the man you thought he would be. It's going to take a little effort and some work. When he went over there to Aja, you know, I know I'm not where I need to be just yet. You know, the kind of man that Diarra needs, but I'm gonna get there. Just give me some time. I said, get away from me.
Vagabond. Tyra said, I was at Bloomingdale's and I can't afford. I have to go to H&M.
I gotta go to H&M. Like, y'all gotta go to H&M now. Like, the looks is starving, but she gotta go to H&M. Like, I don't feel like you would have to go to H&M with Royce. Royce got a bag. He's single. He ain't got no kids.
Listen, when you see a black man with a crossbody messenger bag, he got a cute little coin in the back. I know from personal experience. He got a little cute coin in the back. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. leaving all this fineness. Let's go over here, because okay. All right, Colonel Taylor popped out. Old Glenn. I'm glad. I love the richness of the cast and the people that we have here. I just love to see black people that we love. He's here. The bills are due. You know, I got this armoire, more so a desk. I'll knock something off of that rent if y'all go seek it out. Diarra is trying to act so uninterested, but when he put rent on, you know, 3 months free rent. Oh, okay, yeah, because we need that. We need everything we can get. Fine, we'll go seek it out. How hard can it be? My nephew took it. Track my nephew down, get it back, bring it back here. Of course, in the midst of that, by the time we get to, I think, the ending of the first episode, I say, not y'all beating up on Colonel Taylor. Y'all, Colonel Taylor can't take that kind of ass whooping. Why y'all beating up on Colonel Taylor so hard? But yeah, there's a reason. It's more than just, you know, a family heirloom passed down. The death means something or contains something, and we're tasked to find it. In the midst of that, A man drops a baby off, some random who just is known in these hood streets for leaving his baby with anybody at any given time for immense amount of time. And now we're tasked to go look for this desk, all with a baby attached to our hip. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Because this does nothing but intensify these urges all of a sudden for Diarra and her mental state, her financial state, her emotionally immature ass state to think that she can now be a mother.
Girl.
I just think my biological clock is ticking, and I want to have a baby. I want to have some children. I want what kind of father. When she looked over at Chris, I wonder what kind of father he would be. It's the girl. What are you talking about? What are you talking about with your little selfish self? You can't even be accountable for yourself. How you gonna be accountable for a kid? Like, I just can't. We all down at the antique shop investigating, putting this baby in danger. Baby, I was trying to stick beside him when he said, if you say jump, I'm gonna say hi Diarra, I got your back. We in this together, and I'm strapped to boot. By the time we get off the elevator, because we've been investigating, and somebody's also on our tail, because while you're looking for me, I'm also looking for you, because I don't know who the hell you two are. When we knocked the gun out the hand, I said, can he fight?
He can't fight.
I said, girl, you run, Diarra. I said, he's not handling himself. Like, our little ragtag team of bandits are all down at the prom send off. It's just me, baby. T ain't catching no bodies. T ain't no fisticuffs. I just here to be cute. I might investigate a little bit, but we need somebody on our side. And it was like, Chris, if you're not gonna be that honey sugar, I don't know. It was just it was two assailants. Like, we couldn't do it. We get on down. Our lovely young lady here, her name is Lisa here, from Forever. We come to interrogate, just even their style of trying to blend in, trying to interrogate, trying to get information. Or I was like, y'all not even blending. You're not even finessing the situation. You're sticking out like I don't care who you know here named Jamarcus. You're sticking out and you're embracing, hey, little girl, you're going to tell us. Well, I said, oh my God, you're not going to get anything with that or anywhere. By the time we make it down to the basement and we give some sweet girl her prom send off and all of her virginity and whatnot, we found the desk. When that man came in there, somebody daddy came and hemmed her ass up. I said, rightfully so. Because what the hell are you doing in my basement? What are you looking for? We need to be more discreet and more mindful with how we're moving if he's going to be the one who has to come in and save us. I don't know. This was a whole mess. We had the baby. I'm glad the baby's back in safe hands. I said, call CPS. Ashley,
I got the bike holiday. I said, listen here, what we're not going to do, Diarra, is go rifling through people's basements in a neighborhood that you have no idea in. First of all, Chris is dirty. He's got that dirty wife beater on, them dirty basketball shorts that he's been wearing for the past 3 or 4 days. And then let them take your blicky, sir. I said, they beat you up and took my stamps. I ought to beat your ass my damn self. Ain't that what she said on Crooklyn? I ought to beat you like you're a child. Because what are you doing? Diarra holding the baby wrong. They got the wrong diapers on the baby. The criminals got to tell her, you suck as parents. You're terrible. Never have any more kids because you're awful at it. And then we meet this beautiful young lady, from Forever and Greenleaf. If you watch Greenleaf, she was over there as well. Just good to see her. Like, we love to see the people acting. We love to see the people working, but just happens to have an encyclopedic knowledge of furniture. Right? Because that's what we need for the story. The level of absurdity never bothers me over here. I think it's whimsical and fun because we don't really have it in a lot of Black scripted shows right now. So I'm here for that, but I just need y'all to come on. Diarra getting hemmed up and choked out. I said, is he gonna kill her? Like, the show just started. What is happening? And then to get the desk home and find out, oh, it's a replica. That girl, she did it. It was not like, what? So we did all of this for not with a baby strapped on our chest by some random man. Drop that baby off at the fire department. They take the babies in the boxes out front. Like, stop it. And Glenn Turman, shout out to him because I do think just recently he got his star on the Hollywood Walk. And he looks amazing. He's doing all of his good acting here lately. So just shout out to him.
You say he's dirty with the dirty.
Look at that dirty wife beater. And you know it's dirty too when it's stretched. Them wife beaters at the beauty supply store cost $3-4. Sir, you could have a fresh one every single day of the week, and you chose to have this
He ain't got no money.
stretched out. You can go pick up $3 and change on the street, Tyra. He looks like he walks down alleyways. Sir, find $3. Donate some plasma and get some tight, fresh white beaters if that's what you decide to wear every day.
In all reasoning, should we be giving him some grace? Because
no, we passed this. Listen, at this point, sorry, it's been 7-8 months. They kept doing the flashback 3 months, 4 months, whatever ago. Listen. Get on that lady's couch, get some umph about you. You were able to fake it on that first date and look like you had a life and something put together. Why are you a bum now? Why are you a bum now?
Why you a bum when I get with you?
Yeah. Where's the scamming at?
Where are all my scamming ass nigga? Where they at?
That's what I'm saying, sir. Find something to do. Get a hustle. Do something. Yeah, collect bottles, cans, copper.
That sounds like real dopamine activity. I just said copper. Go under them people's house, them older houses in Detroit. Get you some copper. Go cash it in.
He look like Franklin Saint right now. Last season of Snowfall. Look at him. That's how Franklin was looking. Walking up and down the alleyways.
I just don't know how we're supposed to root for this. It's like, baby, we could be broke together.
No.
We can solve these crimes to get long as like Sweet Morning Dew. I took one look at you.
No.
Plain to see. You are my destiny. Like, girl, we in this together as a girl. What? What? No, Diarra. No. Now, leaving this here and Lisa being that she make doll houses for everybody on the block hole. Let's get over here. Because danger. Where's danger? Where's danger? By the time we were in the midst of getting off the elevator, run, Diarra, I got you, baby. I got you. Hit him and folks up down in the basement, him dropping the gun, barely getting away, Diarra fending for herself, damn near with baby in tow. I said, you know what? Where is danger? And how long are we going to have to wait? While we putting context clues together and we found this menu from the diner and this diner equals castle and kings and queens and this, that, and it's a whatever, we spot danger working on a fruit truck, a job.
Danger.
Even in the circumstances, a job. T spots him. She said, oh my God, is that danger? As much as I would love for Danger to be over here with Armed and Dangerous, because Chris want to be armed and dangerous so bad, and it's not that. You were never that, baby. You're never that. You're traumatized and you're hurting and you need to heal. Therapy with yourself, therapy with Diarra, therapy on the job, if you will. You got some work to do. At this point, if Diarra going to be out here being stupid, because first season, the one who was making sure that we were okay in the midst of our stupidity was Danger on the back end, protecting us, and we didn't know it. But what did we pay us in? Problems and massaging around coochie we were never going to get. Okay? Played in Danger face. I do want to see Danger. He was protecting her down. I love a good hitter energy. Do I want him here in the capacity of her playing in his face? Absolutely not, because girl, you tried it. But if we're going to be here on these crash dummy missions, I need us to make sure that Danger is in the equation really, really soon, because we need some protection. Ashley.
Yes, and we need that voice. I miss Danger. Danger was a real one. He blew up his whole set, his whole life, the relationship with the woman who virtually raised him his whole life to help damn Diarra. And this is the thanks he gets. I'm so like, Diarra, don't touch Danger ever. Don't even breathe in his direction. I just want to know, is he narrating audiobooks? Like at this point, I just need to hear his voice a couple times a day. But no, I miss him. I hope we see more of him this season. I just don't know in what capacity, because can he even go home because of the bridges that he's burned for her sake? And he better not give Diarra ne'er another chance to play in his face. Never chance, because that's a real man. He wouldn't be walking around in a dirty wife. You see, he struggled on the struggle bus and still got a coordinated outfit on. I don't know if it's his uniform or what, but he's still coordinated and not dirty.
Oh, because it's dangerous. Like, wait, this is the type of energy that we need. But it was the way that she was playing in Dangerous face. Like, she didn't never even consider Dangerous. She didn't even consider him to be an option. She said, Danger who? If I need you here to crack my back, whisper some sweet nothings in my ear. Baby coming over, they like, oh, we heard around the block you up there giving Danger that coochie. No, I'm not. I ain't giving him nothing. He listens to me. He hears me out, hears my cries, help me with my insomnia, massage, get all the kinks out, and make me $silver pancakes. I said, girl, where? And you didn't even consider danger to be an option? He couldn't even be an option?
Mm-mm. And he wanted to, so. But she's bougie. She's bougie and stuck up. She has a level of elitism in her.
But we would have broke you. Like, she could have broke you. How uppity can we be over here with Chris?
Girl, I don't know how the mighty has fallen, but it don't make no sense how she played in Dangerface. And she broke his aquarium.
She did. I'm really hoping that maybe we know our worst this season, and we're not feeling a lot. Now another helper to play in our face, but I need him near. I need him around. I need him handling up because Chris ain't selling it to me. Chris is just cute in here with braids.
Is he cute?
Actually, please. Actually, no. I'm just not about to play with you today. Get over here, child. Now, by the time we get to the end, because we put all our context clues together, and baby, we got this desk. We got this 3-4 months of rent for free. Just give it to me, daddy, on the desk. They act like they have just made so many strides, and I'm here for you. I'm rocking with you. I care about you, Diarra. We got fake therapy and sex therapy all at the same time, and it's like, oh, you see me, I see you. Like their relationship is evolving enough for us to get on top and ride them to the cows, come home on this desk. But it ain't that kind of desk. It's faulty because it's a fake. It's a replica. And of course, Diarra being Diarra, we still putting context clues together, and this, that, and the third. And let's get to this black white. There's a meeting at this same location, this done for diner tonight. Let's go on down there and see what's happening. In the midst of us even getting down there, because woo, I'm glad he got that baby because I don't want no kids. You don't want any kids? Like, this is what happens when you don't know anybody, when you don't talk about anything. All y'all been doing is laying up, getting D. And when we weren't doing that, we're complaining and trying to have our space because he's crying and he's not mentally okay at this point. We go into the building and baby, it ain't nobody left standing. It's bodies galore. And the same gun that your dumb ass just had to drop on the ground has all these bodies on it now. So now we got to get you out of jail. So now it's still going to be revolving around you because she's not going to let you stay in jail because my man didn't do it. Now we got to do that. Ashley, he don't want no kids.
And that's the final straw. That's the deal breaker. When the therapist finally cuts their asses out, because what are y'all doing talking to me and y'all don't even talk to each other? This is so dumb, really dumb. And y'all are grown. Sorry to this man, but he be in there because I'm not dealing with none of this no more. I'm quiet quitting this entire situation. But Diarra's Captain Sava Deontay. She's gonna do everything she can, honey, to get him out the pinta. And I mean, didn't nobody tell him to carry his ass with that blicky there anyway? He was doing all kinds of dumb moves. He ain't even have to pull it out. Like use. Some things are just unavoidable at this point, but this gives her a mission. I think this gives her life purpose. So we're going to see us descend on wild treasure hunts and all of the things from what the people are saying online. But yeah, it pisses me off. Not the fact that he wears these dirty wife beaters, not the fact that he can't fight, not the fact that he got that blicky taken away from him, not the fact that he's mentally unhinged and cries every 2 minutes, but the fact that he doesn't want to reproduce with me. Because you want to bring his child in the world. You want to bring his child in the world and all of the hereditary things that will come with that, Diarra. Like, please use your common sense, sis. Like, use your common sense. But yeah, lock his ass up. We'll see.
The fact that he was pussy. Like, oh, Diarra really don't care about me because she sat there in the car with her friends and said that I'm a crier. And you call me P. I would never call you P in that aspect. What I was saying was the situation. Girl, you did because you're sick of it.
She said, I would never use the P to denigrate you or talk about you. That is the culmination of life, the canal, the portal for all things in this world. I was like, Diarra, shut up.
Shut up. As long as he hitting the spot, it just seems to be okay. But now we got these bodies. They will be coming down to the house to collect him in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're still revolving all around Chris Deontay because now we got to get him out of jail and prove that he ain't dropped these bodies. But in the midst of his ass being put away, that means we leave room for the likes of METHOD man and maybe a little piece of Dexter. And I don't care for that.
Man, METHOD.
Not no offense. On that, I don't know how she get all these bomb outfits on her teacher salary. I have no clue who her.
That's why Sway, he paid for him. She still had the credit card. Didn't he just take the credit card from her at the end of last season? She was mad about it. She was running out.
Ashley, leading off with Diarra's roster. With the roster. Where you going, Ashley? Where you going? Who you going with?
It's very hard for me, right? Because it would immediately be Danger or Royce. I feel like I've been over there with Danger. I know what Danger does. I don't know what Royce will do. I don't know what a writer does, Tyra. So we might try that out. We might listen. One night we could get crazy. They could both come over. We could just see what happens. But I'm going over there with Royce. Yeah. METHOD. Man, I'm going over there with him. Yeah.
I'm going over there with lying ass Morris Chestnut. Now look, you got your little vasectomy. I don't want no kids, baby. It's all right. It's all right. You lied. You know, you played. But you got power. You gonna protect me. I'm gonna have it. She said, "You really not gonna pay my Amex off?" No, I want the Amex. I'm going over there with Morris Chestnut where I could be kept. And what's the car, baby? We ain't seen baby. What you?
Where your car at, Diarra? You just broke this season.
I'm going over there with Morris Chestnut, okay? I'm going over there with that man and be married and mind my business and eat my food and relax in that tub. I don't know what's going on at Roy's house. I don't know what the writer salary looking like. We trying to be kept. Danger. I don't know where the body's buried. You look good, but that's hit it and quit it. I'm going over there with Morris Chestnut and live my best life. Him being a Decepticon, he ain't cheat. He lied, but he ain't cheat.
Who was that heifer then? They didn't get to. They got together after.
That was afterwards.
You believe that?
I believe anything for the Amex. Ashley, predictions for the next episode.
Girl, I have no idea. The preview I saw was her looking like damn Indiana Jones and the Cape Crusader. I don't know where we're going or what's happening. I know the outfits were cute, but this is just going to be a mess. She's got another mission. My man is in the penitentiary. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm sure we'll see a little bit more of Danger. They'll probably lean in more to the friend group a little bit because she got to tell somebody her revelations from the most corrupt man, Dresser. So she'll put her foot in her mouth and get into some more mess. She's going to go to that. I don't know what she's going to do after this point. She probably finds a clue for the next meetup or something. She'll get into some mess next episode. But honey, I really don't know.
Child, I just seen Bokeem Woodbine in the trailer. I just know stuff it'll get crazy because Bokeem ain't never made a crazy situation he ain't liked. He all up and through that trailer, so I'm expecting to see him soon. I'm expecting Chris to get arrested, rightfully so, next episode because all of those bodies are on a gun registered to you and in your name that you dropped on the ground. I hope that we get more into Diarra because now that you're in jail, what's next? What's next and what can we do? And if y'all want to just drop Method Man in there being fine for no reason or have us go over there with Danger, that's cool. Go do that. We like that. But y'all, that was Diarra from Detroit. Ashley, anything you want to share with the people before we get out of here?
Nope. If you haven't checked out our live on A Toxic Love Story, the Netflix doc, please go check that out. Go back and look at the repertoire. Look at the materials on the channels. Please support anything that we have up and be on the lookout for any new things. Have your notifications on. Make sure you're subscribed. And thank y'all for coming through and supporting the live tonight. We appreciate it.
Y'all, tomorrow I will be live talking about Raising Kanan. Oh, they took my man. I can't. Y'all already know what's good over there with Raising Kanan. Like, I am so mad. I am so pissed off, but we have to talk about it. Kanan, you deserve every bit of that steering wheel that was in your face when you got capped in power by the police, you bastard. We're going to be talking about that. It's going to be a whole moment. Don't want to miss that. Like Ashley said, be sure to support the other lives. We would most definitely appreciate that. If you want more of Diarra from Detroit, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to comment down below because y'all know that we will drop a show like a bad habit at this point if it is not performing. Just want to put that out there as a disclaimer. But appreciate you guys so much for watching and taking the time out with us today. And we will definitely see you guys next time with more content. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
And I used to go fishing when I was a little girl. You gotta be real quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Real quiet on the creek.
My bad.
Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek.
Too loud.
Quiet on the
You gotta be quiet.
real quiet on the creek.
He had dark brown eyes, waves on fleek, a real slick mouth, but he quiet on the creek. I'm tattooed 6 feet, a real nice physique. He always spend